let me get myself situated over here really quickly. I am going to sort all of these things really quick. Really quick. And then we will hit the queue. Sure, I don't care. Okay. We are live on Twitch. I need to do what? There's something else I needed to do. Oh, change my title. Yeah, let's do that. What's up, Jay? What's up, Bob? How are you, bro? How are you? Let me just change my title really quick. I'm just gonna hit the queue. I was actually gonna wait for a queue, but it ended up getting divulged, so that's fine. What's up, Rex? Nice to see you, dude. Thank you, man. Glad someone likes it. Sheesh. um. Oh, what's up, dude? You're watching a jungler? Oh, yeah. I honestly, so I don't know if anybody here has either watched the jungle video because I uploaded it like an hour ago. So, um, I uploaded it like an hour ago, but um, sorry, I'm fixing my title. I uploaded the YouTube video an hour ago, the jungles video. Now, I had recorded that last night, obviously, but I'm bringing it up because I wanted to know, like, do you guys think I was too quick in that video, like talking? I've felt like sometimes I've dragged out some of those top 5 videos a bit too much. I don't want to do it like super sparsely that it's like a 6-minute video for, top 5 or something like some creators do. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I just not me. But I know I dragged too much, so I did like 14-ish minutes. I just want to know if it was like too fast, because if it was too fast, like I don't script out those videos, obviously. I just record them. Um, and I don't mind like no, I wouldn't probably script those videos out 'cause there's no point, but I can simplify it a little bit more and not go into the why so much, because I try to go into the why to make it feel helpful. Um, I ended up getting my thing done, Broiler. I was kind of locked in. I did get my assignments done though, so yeah, it was fucking stressful and a headache. And honestly, I'm not sure how good it is, but like I did finish it, so I'll just like sleep where the cards lie, I guess. Um, but yeah, let's play Danza. What's up, brother? You've not watched it yet? Oh, don't worry about that. Thank you though. I think it was good though. Okay, sure. So I mean, that's kind of the thing. Oh, Zero, thank you so much, by the way, bro. Thank you. Glad you're loving it. Appreciate you. Thank you, Goat. Um, what's up, Peachy? How are you? So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Thank you, Junior. Yeah, I want to make sure, I keep a brevity to informative videos to some extent, but I also don't want to like be cheap because I know sometimes people are short, but they're short because they're skipping because they don't care to explain, and that's different. But I think sometimes I go too overboard. So, well, not sometimes, I always did. So I'm trying to tone it back and be a little more brief. It's kind of the business acumen versus the thesis writing, Two very different schools of thoughts. This is a sneaky one. Yeah, it is. We're here though. Top 0.8% Snad Nation viewer. Holy moly. Thoughts on Fenrir Jungle? It's okay. I mean, the thing, like, it's not a bad pick at all. The thing I don't like about this god, honestly, and like people play him. I don't want to pretend like nobody plays him and he sucks because that's not true. But what I don't like about him personally is so he has on hit effects on the three. So if you like braggies or tearfing. Juice, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I did not expect that. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope I smell better today. I smell good. Thank you so much, goat. I really appreciate it, man. I actually think I'm low-key getting a little bit sick, which sucks, but that's whatever. Sorry. So thank you again, though. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Uh, this character on hit effects applies on the three. He's kind of auto-attacky and built that way, but his ult cooldown is just so long. So you're like building auto attack-esque items kind of for the procs on his 3, and then you don't have cooldown. And I feel like if you want to get cooldown, you end up building cooldown items and then your damage isn't that good, or if you try to like maximize both and you're missing something, or there's gods that are better. Like, I'll give you an example. I think Hunbatsul, and I might be wrong on this, but I think Hunbatsul is 110 seconds and it scales down to 90. I might be wrong on that. It might be 110 at all ranks. But to me, Hunbats and Fenrir being the same cooldown makes zero sense, right? Like, why do these characters have the same cooldown ultimate? Fenrir should absolutely be a shorter one. Now, I don't think Fenrir ult should be short, but it definitely shouldn't be 110 if Hunbats is 110. So, yeah. What's up, Raheem? 0.2%. Dear gosh, I'm not real. What the heck? Um, thank you, dude. It's a weird experience, like realizing how many videos I've uploaded, honestly, because I am very consistent, and people think it's like some huge discipline thing. I mean, I'm gonna be very adamant about this, guys. There's no discipline in being a YouTuber. You're getting up to record a video for a video game. I think discipline shows some persistence through difficulty. And yeah, I mean, sometimes you're not in the mood, but that's not really admirable. I mean, people go to work every day, they're not in the mood. So I don't look at it as like really an accomplishment that I've uploaded so much, but it is weird to look back and be like, wow, I've been doing this for quite a while now. And I've really enjoyed it. Sometimes I've been like not in the mood, so I'll pre-record a couple videos, package them over the next couple days, but largely it's been very fun. And it is weird because a lot of the time I don't really think about the fact that like somebody who was watching my videos 3 months ago is still watching it now. I know that sounds really stupid, but I don't think about that like until someone mentions it. You know what I mean? I try. I don't necessarily like go into every recording with the approach of like this is a brand new video that someone brand new is gonna see, and that happens obviously, right? But I guess it doesn't like how do I put it? Like with streaming, because I was doing more Twitch stuff previously. Gotta grind harder, true. Um, with Twitch stuff, it's like Twitch is a bit more revolving, where you might see viewers like you recognize and stuff, and like you kind of build some rapport, but like through time, people cycle out because of life things and all that stuff, totally understandably. But YouTube generally is a bit more stable because you can kind of be met in the middle and check out a YouTube channel if you want to, whenever you want to. So people tend to be around more. Stuart, thank you for the 15 cents. How's my Tableau? I can't even pronounce it. I think it was fine, honestly. I think it was okay. So I did it initially. I was gonna do it on fast food and stuff, and I was like going through data from the CDC. It wasn't on fast food. I did it on. Well, initially I was doing one on fast food. That wasn't working. So then I switched to like diet and nutrition, and I went on like the CDC. I went through like all this fucking data dog shit, misery, absolute misery. So I just dropped it completely after maybe 3 hours, and then I went to income and like regional, not in the U.S., global, as in regional, and like income versus like life expectancy, stuff like that. And that was a lot easier, honestly, to find consistent data. And a big issue was I was having a ton of things that was missing in different data sets I had to join, blah, blah, blah. But I found like a really smooth data set in terms of like I really didn't need to do anything to it. I was basically able to just find it and upload it, no complications, you know what I mean? Tailored some questions and it was chill. The thing that I fucked up, and this is what my professor had recommended, was find your research questions on something you're passionate about, or not even passionate about, but just like something you want to do, I guess, right? sketch out some questions, and then go find the data sets. That was a terrible piece of advice. The real piece of advice would be find a good data set and then derive questions from that, because that completely changed my workload, because I was trying to find all the bullshit to make X, Y, and Z link together, right? And that didn't happen, so thank gosh, right? Uh, thank gosh I found something that was just easy. But yeah, if I had stuck with like the CDC stuff, I'd still be working on it right now, fucking pulling my hair out. Uh, so yeah, who's Incon? He's a deadlock pro, I think. I don't know if he's a pro, but he's locked in. I was talking smack about Incon. No, I wasn't. What's up, Giannis? Birthday, dude. Good shit, goat. What's up? That's awesome, dude. First time. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up. But I play some Conquest. Good luck. Thank you, bro. Best luck. You will win, I hope. Played 2 casual games last time. You got into Hunbat support. Is it some secret tech? Well, Bats as a character is completely OP, but like support, nah, not really. Just probably people having fun. Well, listen, if you like it, by all means, but like I don't like it. I wasn't bullying. He's making it up. Uh, I don't like it. Like, I'm not passionate about anything I'm doing in this class. I just want to get it over with so I don't have to stress about it. I'm passionate about not being stressed. So the path of least resistance is my path. That's not everything in life. That's just things I don't care about, you know? So yeah. What's up, Harry? Would you not just chat GPT the data, then cross-reference it for accuracy? It doesn't work that well because you're looking at like it's not a couple of points, you know what I mean? You're looking at like a couple hundred rows minimum to a couple thousand. And so I can't really just like have that AI generated, you know what I mean? Uh now I use it for like guidance on how to format things if I feel like something's fucked. Like one of the better examples is if I'm making like charts, which you have to do a lot of. Not a lot, but you do some of. You have like 25 different chart options, maybe not that many, more like, 15. And I don't always know which, like I can visually be like, yeah, this looks a little gross, but like sometimes I'll look up like which one is like typically used for this type of example and why. Sometimes stuff like that. Again, none of that's like against the rules. You can totally do it. But like in terms of like, hey, do this for me, it's not like an essay, you know what I mean? I can't just say like write an essay. In 5 years from now, probably, but not yet. Dark, thank you so much. Nasus, by the way, you a league guy maybe. How are you? Thank you, bro. I will do my very best to, but I'm just very happy and glad that you as well as others are just having fun, man, and liking things. That's what it's about. You made Karmic end his stream after 18 minutes? Why? I gotta like for whatever reason, my Twitch like I get emails when people go live, and I unsubscribe from all of them because like I don't want that. I think it's like automatically put on from ages ago. And I got an email at like 4 o'clock. Karmic has gone live. I'm like, okay. And then I clicked, and then he wasn't live. Oh, why can't you see the stream? I don't know. No, but dude, it absolutely matters. I mean, it's something I honestly like because I didn't know YouTube rap was even coming out or a thing. It's it's cool, you know. But I also like. I guess it puts things into perspective, man. I never really thought. I know this sounds stupid, but I always looked at my channel as like conceptually a bit of a revolving door in the sense of people will come in, try to learn some like common slash like meaningful concepts in solo, and then they'll just like dip. And I was cool with that. Like I didn't mind that. It just was like realistically what I expected it to be. But that hasn't really been the case. So that's great, you know. Especially when, topically initially, and this was, a while ago now, but my videos were super like stick to the script in the sense that I didn't really talk if it wasn't a Smite thing. And I did that to fill blank space, but I also did that, you know, to serve a niche. But I feel like I've been able to not be a play-by-play YouTuber as much and just talk. And if that is play-by-play, it's great, but I can kind of spread some gaps. Face cam right now? Dude, okay, I'll tell you why I won't. Well, two reasons. One, I'm tired as balls. Two, more importantly, I was supposed to get a haircut today. I went to the barber shop, and the person who was supposed to cut my hair, I don't know why they didn't call me or anything, literally was sick and didn't come in. And they told me, and I was like, aw. Like, I didn't make a big deal out of it. It's not a big deal. I'll just go, like, I'm probably not tomorrow, Saturday. But yeah, I was like, well, that sucks. But I'm not going to sweat them. I mean, if you don't feel well, like, don't, like, most people are pretty tolerant, and if they don't come in, they're probably feeling like shit. So obviously, I just hope the person feels better, and I'll come back when they do. So yeah, but yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Chopped reveal? No, I'm gonna be fine. I'm not worried about that. For my sound feels so loud. CC buffering, I would have gotten that stun off. Damn. Or that one off, not the stun. Damn, he has the same build as me? He's going Lifebinder on Cab. Okay, goat. Just want to not get hit by that stun, you know? The stun's down now, so we're all set. I know that kind of looks like not that good, and it's not, you know, the best, but he's not super happy right now either. He's kind of getting poked quite a bit. Hold that, Binkster. Did the one apply twice? No. So I know the animation looked like it went off, but because I was stunned, nothing actually happened. So I never actually kill him, but I wanted to get good damage on him. He ages though, so not a bad play. And he's in quite a bit of trouble. He's gonna have to back here probably. I was gonna say if he's not backing, it's probably because of this. But I am okay. Gosh, damn, that did damage though. Holy. 210 damage 3 because I had to run. We're just forcing this guy to kind of come back over and over. He's doing my bottom rights right now. But it's okay. So he did those bottom rights and he probably backs. Can't be strong when your boy left. Come on, dude. What's up, Hawken? How are you? Too much CC for Sunder? I feel like it, yeah. I mean, I could have just said, like, fuck it. But there's been a couple of games recently where I was like, I'll probably be fine. And I definitely wasn't, so. Yeah, no, these range autos help a ton, dude. They feel great. Oh, he's going Runeforge. That makes a little bit more sense. Pretty good pickup. Very standard and safe. I don't do too much Runeforge cab because I really like Reaper, but I don't think it's bad. Can't see Artio from the Disney movie Brave. It's the accent. Brave. I want to say I've watched that, but I actually... Gosh, I feel like I have. I don't know. Maybe you know what? I think I did like a very long time ago. If that's an older movie, or maybe I'm mixing it up with a different one. Not like very old, but like old as in like plus 10 years old. I mean, I love the soundboard. Sounds good. Nice. Good job. Oh my gosh, hold that cranium. Domination. Let's go, Batman. Aw, out of range. We just made him fucking hold that. That was fire. Princess is an archer and the mom turns into a brave. Yup. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Okay, sorry. I crashed the wave. It's not that bad. I just fucking inted it. Unlucky. It's all good. At least I got him. I grief, that's so bad. Oh well, it's fine. All good, all good. It's like yeah, so I think I did watch it, but dude, I was like very young, you know? Like I think I went to a kid's name was Sam. It was his birthday and we all went to the movie theaters and we watched Brave. I think that's what it was. So I was very young though, like maybe first grade. Yeah, I think I saw that. I'm the dude from How to Train Your Dragon? Why? He kind of like, I was gonna say he kind of owned me, but he actually really didn't. I guess he has like a slightly better read here in theory. I'm kind of fine though. If I just space the one, yeah, he's in big trouble now. So guys, I'm here post Kilgoon shoutout. Like, let's go. That was pretty cool. Yo, low key though, like, so because obviously I hadn't seen it until after the stream when people said like, oh, you got mentioned on it. Bro, low key, his comment was like, I like that he doesn't show him just playing well. True. Fuck, dude. I had some stinkers I uploaded on YouTube. Yeah, I was born in 2004. I was in first grade in 2012. No. I was. Gosh, no. So I was what, second grade, maybe third grade. Maybe I was in elementary school. I don't remember the year. It's been a long time. But yeah. What did he say? No, he didn't actually say. It was like he was just talking about how like in the videos I'm like pretty resilient, and even if there's like bad starts or like bad games, I'm not just like selectively choosing like super god games where every game is like going perfect from minute one. That it wasn't actually like him like being like dissy or anything. Obviously, I'm just messing around. Which is true. I mean, so there's two reasons for that. Number one, it's exhausting just trying to get quote-unquote good games that are like going perfect and stuff. Number one, if you're talking while playing, you play worse. I'm better at it than most people, but I still definitely play worse. Number two, dude, like a lot of the times when content creators like post like these god videos, number one, they either don't post videos often or they're playing in customs or casuals and stuff. Like I'm not gonna play against, you know, like I'm playing in the skill bracket and I'm trying to win, you know what I mean? Like if I deflated my MMR to 5K or, you know, 4400, I could probably have every game be a god game. But like that's not reflective of how I want to be, you know what I mean? So I'm 21. But yeah, so I like, you know, it kind of like that wasn't anything I ever intended. It was just sort of like a natural, I feel like, occurrence of just like playing to win and, you know, stuff. You're gonna have a little bit less filter on that, and obviously it also helps where like if there's a standard that every video has to be a win where I do really well, like that's I think really boring topically and very, you know, bad. Oh, he's out, brother. He's gone. What am I supposed to do? So, yeah, I mean, I like, honestly, it's kind of a convenient look. Shit. I mean, this does not look good. Okay, he kind of into that, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. Step up our gunny, we're inting. So, yeah.
Only be glazed, good brother.
But yeah, no, so maybe I was in 2nd grade or 3rd grade. I don't remember. Whatever year I was in though. Yeah. Rip. Cal back here. I guess no being, yeah, no, I mean, true, Elevate, you can't. You know how it is, bro. But yeah, no, so it was very nice though. It was very nice. Like I mean, yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect that. You know, it was funny too, cause like a different dude, like low key, I don't know what's going on, but another the caps lock guy who is he designed Ardio. He commented on my Ardio video, which is funny. So that was cool. That was cool, folks. I try to do my best. I honestly really don't like view what I do as anything super special. Just like kind of the bare minimum. I mean, bro, you see those Minecraft videos? Those guys are locked in. Like, you see, that's some crazy ass content creation, honestly. Ooh. Aegis Force. I want to like play this a little bit. You know what I mean? What? Aw. I hesitated a little bit. I did say no stream today, but I was planning on my project to take all night. It didn't, but that might be because it's bad. I don't know, honestly. I guess I'll find out tomorrow. I gotta present it. Aw. Oh, really, Jay? I did not know that. That's interesting. Like, actually, or like brothers and like good friends? Oh, I'm assuming actually, right? That's crazy. Am I in a... This is looking like a horror. I'm obviously getting ganked. Yeah, I'm fucked. Ooh, we got the turns too. It's a horror. Yeah, that's about... I mean, I definitely overstayed. You know, what's fucked is, like, I go this shit because it's a cab. But he just has Lash, so this shit did 500 to me. I definitely should not have went Sphere 2nd. That was a big mistake. Like, this was, I don't know, Prophetic maybe would have been good. Just not this. Yeah, just not that. Anything but that. Ay, ay, ay. Whatever, we'll go team beats here. But guys, listen, every stream, the goal is to get some YouTube shorts. I don't have any shorts for today, which is fucked. I don't think I had any good clips yesterday. Besides, like, one, which I didn't even do anything cool. It was just kind of funny. But yeah, I'll upload 2 tomorrow to make up for it, hopefully. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. What was my project for? It was like a storyboard, kind of like analytical insight thing on how like household income affects different things of life, like across the world. So how many kids you'll have typically in a household based on income per region of the world. Things like life expectancy, you know, infant mortality, which is kind of gruesome, but like, you know, stuff like that. Kind of just like general, not like really quality of life things, but like a purely analytical thing on like living. And then some like basic need things like water and internet and stuff like that. It really wasn't interesting, I'll be honest, dude. Like, that shit was pretty, like, pretty not interesting, but like, it is what it is. I mean, I just, you know, Are there important, meaningful things to take from it? Yeah, of course. Is me doing a presentation of it in school doing anything to people who are toned out, tired, and not really caring? Absolutely not. Right? So I'm not going to pretend it's super important, but at least I think I made it passable. Which, for my final grade of the class, like, I just kind of want it over with. Well, so I didn't go too much on the health-related stuff, just because that kind of was out of the scope. But I think one of the more interesting things, and I already knew this, but, like, in the more developed countries from a life expectancy standpoint and stuff, so places with better healthcare, etc., higher income, like, the amount of kids are way down on average across all regions, right? So wealthy really everywhere just means less kids, no matter the place in the world you're at. Uh, and it's kind of crazy how, like, as people, who are in, like, better brackets, right? There is so much focus and attention on, like, making life better by terms of, like, healthcare and all this stuff. And that culminates to having, like, less of family life in a lot of instances because you can't afford it, which is very sad in a way. I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine, obviously. But if you want to and you can't, even when, like, things look like they should be, aligned for you, it's usually not realistic. Shorts? You like pants? Fair enough, dude. I don't think I should go Glad Shield here. Actually, what are their builds? Maybe I can. So, like, normally I don't want to go Glad Shield maybe because it's, like, I'm building too much health, but I think... What's up, Mendor, by the way? I think, there might be a bit too much... health in this, but they don't have Kins, I don't think they'll get it, and they don't have Soul Reaver, I don't think they'll get it. I need to, like, rotate, I feel like. I've actually just laned for 16 minutes straight. Yeah, well, I think it's a couple of things. So I think it's, number one, a lot of people who... Oh, hold up, let's not die here. I think it's a couple of things, and I mean, it kind of depends on where you look at in the world, but, like, one of the things you could look at is, like, some people are more career focused, and as a result, might be in a higher income bracket, and then those people aren't necessarily, like, trying to have families as much. That is, like, part of it, but a lot more of it, quite frankly, is just, like, the cost associated, with things like college and stuff that people factor in for kids, and education in general and everything. It's just, like, a lot, So, yeah. During a deep topic? No, it's not. I was just talking about my project. It wasn't super deep. No, I'm not saying anything, Avocado. I don't really know. I'm just saying that was, like, it's a possibility, right? I think it's... I don't know. I don't want to say it's that they're more inclined to enjoy the wealth. I think it's more so, like, how do I put it? If you're in a demographic that's, like, okay, like, for example, in a lot of the lower demographics and stuff in a lot of the regions, like, a lot of the reason people have kids are for practical needs, for, like, taking care of things around the house and stuff like that. At a certain point, obviously there's other reasons too, like less education, etc. But that kind of... I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of, like, things that could be, right. I think one of it, though, is just, like, if you're in a very developed area and stuff, you realize, like, raising a kid is going to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars from birth to, the time they're, all set to kind of be on their own in this day and age most of the time. So that's rough, Definitely is rough. And, like, I mean, look, like, the thing is, like, if I were to have kids, like, I'd probably not want them to feel like they have to pay through college alone and stuff like that. But that's also, like, a huge barrier to entry, because by the time I'm in that space and have kids and stuff, like, how much is college going to be a year, Fucking $1 billion a year, right? So, it's not really something, like, if it doesn't happen in my life, like, I'm not super distraught, I don't think. It's more about just meeting someone you care about and all that stuff, and everything else takes care. So we'll see. Here's hoping that it's free. In the US, not gonna happen, dude. I'm sorry. Also, I have like too much. Maybe not. Maybe my build's okay. I need to rotate though. This guy's unkillable. I'm unkillable. We're just wasting our time here. He's trying to like lock me down because he's got help coming, probably. Leave me alone, you rat. See, and then he gets soloed on left, and it's like, where do I go, dude? What the heck? I was gonna come left. Damn it. Back to nothing. Are you hitting on me? Never. We might be feeling, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright, I'm on my way, guys. I'll try to do my best in this team fight. It's a little bit far. I mean, you know, I don't know if I actually kill this guy. I don't think I probably will. Well, we'll kill this guy for sure. Oh no, I think I do, honestly. Yeah, he's cooked. I mean, does any of this actually mean anything? Are student loans not a thing? In the US? Oh, no, they absolutely are. Wait, are you saying... Sorry, maybe I'm reading this wrong. I think I'm reading it wrong. 1 second. Run! What was that ult? What the heck? Strop! Help me, you rat! Oh my gosh. We're all just... Dude! What the hell was that? Okay. Heartbreaking. Isn't student loan debt like in trillions? I have no idea. It's definitely extremely high, and it's super predatory and awful. I mean, it's gross. Yeah, there's nothing to say about it. That's good. Like, you know, it's definitely not impossible to be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, which, like, obviously, to some extent, you need to, like, before you go to school, make, like, good decisions in terms of where you're going, how much you're going to spend, etc. But, like, at the same time, I mean, I don't know, I just don't think certain... There's definitely, like, I think, to some extent maliciously, like, a reason why a lot of that kind of financial literacy is not taught in school. So you kind of can fall into a trap, which is pretty cynical maybe to say, but I don't really have a reason to believe that's not the case. Because like I never learned about like, you know, that anything like financial stuff in high school or anything. That wasn't because my teachers were bad. It's just like not part of what you're taught. You learn that from like parents and stuff, and obviously your own life experience. But if you don't have like parents who are really kind of teaching you that stuff, which a lot of people just won't, unfortunately. I mean, you really can get into a lot of trouble. I'm just cooked, huh? This isn't good. You know what? I sure am. And see, what I don't understand is, like, where are we? We do an objective and we all run away. Why? What is going on? Do you have student loans? Thankfully, no. But that is because of scholarships and other things. Like I commute. So that stuff paired with some scholarships drastically cut my costs. If I didn't have those, I'd be in big trouble. But again, I also wouldn't go to said places if I didn't have those. So, like, you know. But I understood that going into it, you know what I mean? If I didn't have that, like, knowledge and kind of, like, assessment capacity, I wasn't taught that, you know, I could by accidentally fall into a lot of problems. It's not because of that. It's because of, mostly writing stuff, actually. W. Yeah, that's definitely true, Demio. I mean, again, though, I will say, like, personally, my opinion, again, maybe this is an unfair opinion, but I do think, like, you aren't a lot of people aren't necessarily given guidance to, like, know what to even go to. It's kind of like college is kind of viewed as, for a lot of people, like a kind of necessary step of life. Whether you like that or not, or agree with that or not, it's totally different. But it's viewed by a lot of people, and, like, even in school and stuff, as, like, something you're kind of meant to go to next. And, you know, you kind of want to have a plan, because if you don't, you're wasting a lot of time and money. So if you don't have that, you know, obviously that's not great. And that's not like, I don't think, as critically pushed as the idea of going is, you know what I mean? Which doesn't make any sense, but it's just kind of how it is. I don't know how we're getting blasted so bad in these fights, to be honest. Oh, I just super healed off the Danza clones. I don't think that's really supposed to work like that. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Hold that, though. It works off the Wukong clones, so... Is my beads down? I mean, look, I feel like... I know their dive is kind of ridiculous, but I feel like we are supposed to be doing any amount of damage, and we can win. Just don't feel like it's really happening. You know, I have a lot of control. Not the most, but I have enough. I feel like this fight should be playable. They're kind of not feeling good at all. So I don't know. That's really good. This could become really bad. He already has that shit. Nice. It's playable. We're fine. Yeah, don't worry. We're good. It's okay. It's okay. We're still alright. Oh, he's frying. He's frying. Good job. Nice job. Played Apollo. Good shit. Did a really good job playing safe that fight, and we were able to kind of, like, set up and peel a little bit. Not too much. We didn't need too much, but enough. Cool. I agree, Ninja. I mean, I think I think a plan should be pushed more in general, whatever that is, but don't think there's a reason for that to actually happen, so it probably won't. Left Phoenix is gonna probably be alright, but man, that shit looks bad. I'm gonna play topside here a little bit. Anything here? Maybe. Nice. It is Aspectanza, yeah. Yeah. It is Holoclones to heal from. He's in some trouble for that, for sure. I just go Stampede last year. Give us more team peel. Should be good with that. How much Lash did? Yeah. Probably did a whole lot. True, Boba, true. Hold that USA? Yup. Ooh, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Really good job, but be careful, we might all die here. I dashed and I trolled so hard. Trying to get to my team. Wait, my team is absolutely frying the 5v4, by the way. Unbelievable. Wait a minute. Less incredible. Incredible again. Yeah, I mean that's my fault. Like that fight's a 5-for-2 at worst if I'm there early. Sorry, I just wasn't. I was paying attention, but I thought it was free. Whoops. Yeah, there's no point in me not grouping there. Me shoving that wave does nothing, and if they get jumped on, it's just my fault. Thank you, Blitz or Kermit, excuse me, for the follow. How are you? Oh, I said Blitz. Oh, it's okay. We get a life Phoenix. I mean, it's not bad. Why not Conch? I think it's fine. I like Lifebinder. So you know, if I'm gonna go one damage item, so to speak, which, you know, I plan on, I'd rather have Lifebinder because it's sustain and all that stuff, right? But like I haven't actually tried Lifebinder or Conch, excuse me, so I'm sure it's good. Stuart, thank you for the 15 cents. Is there a manual on how to sleep? Okay, genuinely, I've always used either sleep music, horror stories, or... You know what I used to do, actually? I used to put on, like, old SPL sets from Smite 1, which is just, like, the Pro League, of, like, really boring games that were just, like, long, and I would just put that on to fall asleep. Any of those strats are good. My YouTube video is also extremely well known for being boring, so by all means. We are so freaking fast. Holy. We got the pluck. I mean, this should be okay, no? Maybe not. Just push mid here, it's fine. I mean, it's a 2-for-1, right? Like, we'll get a mid Phoenix, it's fine. My Stampede was a bit forced, though. Should just keep pushing. We just hard counter that god, it's awesome. Probably should just be GG. Well done, team. Hold that enemy team. Let's go. Nice.
Don't worry about it, brother. No need to tag me.
Victory.
Don't worry, no one will.
Yeah, can't say I've had that. Watching EU Smite True horror stories. Yeah. I don't, Stuart. What up, Kai? Yeah, no, I like horror stories a lot. Like they're not. Yeah, sometimes they're still a bit scary. Don't get me wrong, but I try to. I'm pretty used to them. I used to be really scared. Like I used to be terrified of anything horror, but I've really grown to just like enjoy it and appreciate it. I know it sounds silly, but yeah. Stewie screen share? Oh, that shit's just disgusting. It's not really horrifying. It's just gross. What's up, chef? So yeah. All right, well, we got a win. I mean, that was pretty smooth. Pretty good. What'd you guys think about the jungle list? Did we think that list sucked? Was good? Was bad? What do we think? I thought it was good, obviously. This guy commented, "What do you think about full crit hun bats?" I'm gonna just say I wouldn't do it. That's awesome. That is awesome. What a post. Guys, our Ardio YouTube short went viral. We have 33,000 views on it. What the frick? And that short was ass, dude. It was just Alpha Claps botting it up. Oh man. I didn't even do anything. It was kind of funny, I guess, so maybe that's why. You know, sometimes one of the big things I learned, or I have learned, I guess, through time, is like what I necessarily this is obvious, but you don't really realize it until you upload videos. What I think might be good or interesting almost never correlates with what people like. There's videos I've uploaded thinking like, holy shit, no, this is gonna like, no, okay, I never get too high or too low on videos, but like, sometimes I'll upload a video and just be like, yeah, this one was a bit of a dud before it even comes out and then people love it. Or I'm like, this one is one of my better ones, and then it's like not really cared about. So, it's interesting how that works. Yeah, no, they're doing pretty good. I mean, I think, I need to, obviously I don't have any coming out today, but I'm gonna get one tomorrow. So yeah. I don't remember you saying if the five of them are close. I did say the five of them are close. Obviously like a list is ordered on purpose, right? There's always an order. And I make sure to specify that, but like jungle's top five is more pinched together generally than like solo lanes was, or even supports was. Like Yemoja is very clearly the best support in the game. And then Baron is like kind of close, but then after that there's definitely a drop, right? In jungle, I think there is like four gods you can say is the best if you really want to. Hunbats, Daji, Odin, and what's the other one? Aladdin? Yeah. Like I think you can make an argument for any of those to be number one. Pick Zeus? Heck no. Um what looks fun? Could play some Wukong. That sounds like a good time, actually. I could have picked some crap. I don't know. If I pick some crap, though, like, they're gonna get mad at me. Kai's already been so angry. Yeah, I'll do a mid one next, probably, and then we'll end with ADC. Or maybe I'll do ADC next and then end with mid. I'm not too sure. I'll probably upload the next one tomorrow, though. I just picked some crap. That's alright. They have a dodge on their team. Hold that. Man, oh man. Yeah, I'm not playing Wukong. Like, when I lock in a god and then the game gets dodged, I feel like I've already played him now, so it's just not happening. But yeah, no, I don't know why the YouTube Shorts are doing so well. Um, I'll try to get another good one, though, or, like, more good ones. My goal is to upload one a day. Sometimes it just won't work out that way, because I don't want to, like, completely quality dump it for a more popular one, but yeah, they've been doing very well, so I should keep posting them, and I will. I'll try to get 2 out tomorrow. You know, I don't know if we'll like really get a clip tonight, but we'll see. I should just try to play a clip farm god. That's the goal. Surely. Can you say hi to Stewie Smite? I don't really want to talk to him, dude. Sorry. Could you maybe have a game come out showcasing one of the top fives on the same day slash soon? Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's definitely a good idea. You know, what's tough with the off-roll ones is like I kind of made it a personal rule. And I feel like I under-delivered a little bit on the jungle one, and that was really because some of the solo videos were doing quite well, so I, like, was doing some jungle stuff, and then I kind of switched back to more solo stuff, which was always the plan, but I did it a bit too early. Um, but, like, I try not to, and this doesn't always happen, but I try not to, like, upload a random mid lane game at this point, and then go back to solo. If I do mid lane, I want to do like 7 mid lane videos in like 13 days, and they'd all be bonus. They wouldn't be like replacing the solo thing, but I'd want to get like a slew of them, you know? Same thing for jungle or solo or ADC or not solo, but the other roles. So whatever role I do next, because I did support, I did jungle kind of. It'll be mid or ADC, and I'm gonna try to get like an amount of videos, I suppose, in the near future. OC skin kind of cool. It's quite cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. Um, who's our highlight god? I don't know. Ban Vulcan, please. Aw. What the hell? Dude. You guys, low-key, though, I think I'm good at, low-key, I think I'm good at titling, YouTube shorts, though. I feel like I've had banger titles. Like, that Ardio title, okay, listen, that shit was perfect bait. Somebody commented it, they spotted it instantly. That video had nothing to do with Ardio at all, the clip.
Select
I mean,
your
Ardio was in it,
god.
but I didn't do anything that was Ardio specific, but Ardio had came out that day, so I'm like, how do I clip farm it? I just put Ardio in the title, and it worked, so let's freaking go. Um, Cooler time.
Who wants some?
Who wants some? Do you miss the support videos personally? Yeah, I don't. um, yeah, I don't know. The support videos were rough, dude. Like, I had fun sometimes, but okay, here's the thing. If I go on a loss streak, very possible. Or if I just lose some more MMR, I'll definitely be more inclined to do more off-roll videos in general. It won't be support, though. It will be ADC or mid. That'll be my next venture, one of those two roles. It'll probably be ADC, because I think there's more ADC exclusives I don't really play in solo, because I can't really make them work, like Hoi or, you know, Shibalanke non-aspect, or Kernanos or something like that, right? But yeah. I want to get a Medusa video, like, soon. Like, within the next 2 days soon. So, that might be... I've posted my first Aladdin video ever today. Literally ever. So, that was fun. But, yeah, generally, I've been pretty reserved on certain characters and things on my channel. And, like, I do want it to be, with how much I upload, and I feel like it's kind of shocking that I don't have a game in Smite 2 on every Smite 2 character on YouTube. That seems surprising, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Now, like, I do have Medusa videos, mind you. What's up, Danny? Um, yeah. Yeah. He's already throwing shade. Yeah, no, I know, it's okay. See where it stinks. But yeah, like a big goal of mine from now on is every single time a patch comes out, I will get footage with the skin and skins that come out with that patch. So I'm actually overdue on an X-Ball game to show off that X-Ball skin, but that's a goal of mine. It's good for the game, and I get to like showcase stuff as well, so it's fun. Or it kind of gives me an excuse to play certain picks sometimes, or like a reason, not an excuse, a reason. Oh, is Robloxia on the other team? No, no, no. He was just. Oh, sorry. No, he said ban Vulcan, so I wouldn't play it. 'Cause if I was playing Vulcan, I would just be checked down and start inting.
Let's switch it up.
Awesome. That shit was boring. Dude, it was a 10-second clip. How could it be boring? I mean, yeah, I guess it could be boring, but like, dude, what the heck? It wasn't that bad. The thing is with shorts, and the reason I didn't do them for so long is really a simple premise. I don't really watch shorts too much. Like, I don't have a TikTok, I don't watch YouTube shorts, so I don't really understand it. I mean, I do. It's easy, and it's
Minions have spawned.
not, like, intrusive, so you can kind of just, like, watch them and time passes, like, instantly. I get that. But from, like, a actual, like, efficiency perspective, I didn't really ever know what to put. And I also was, like, really bad at clipping on Twitch, so I was like, holy crap, this is just gonna be such a hassle for no reason. But I've gotten way better, so
Switch it up.
yeah, it worked out. Oh, it's a Neath solo. Holy crap, what a low skill god. Full int? Bro, I might have to go in Uller low key. Like, her clear is kind of nuts. Okay, well, we got a pot out. I mean, that's not bad. I want to make him miss a creep here. He can't miss a creep here. Damn it. Slow push at least, though. Make him burn out his pots. Yeah, it's still good. Poked him out a really good amount already. I mean, he can heal, obviously, off, like, wave a bit, but be enough. He doesn't have backflip. So we'll miss everything. Damn it. I'll level my 3 here just to poke him again. He gets super slammed by that. Not super common to do, but it does work.
Be careful, enemy missing.
Okay, I believe Donza just backed. I'm going to shove, though, because he was hovering, so if I get ganked, would be really bad. If my wave's not pushed. Oh, it's Suki. Sorry, it's Donza support. Wait, how did he get in that bush? What the fuck? No, seriously, how did he get there? Am I crazy? Bro, what? I'm so confused.
Your left tower is under attack.
Like, genuinely, what? Okay.
Let's switch it up.
Was he just, like, waiting in that bush? He pathed under? That was so strange. Well, that's really grim. I guess he just waited that entire time. mean, that's just glaze out of the ass. Holy moly.
Let's switch it up. Your middle tower is under attack.
Unfort, dude.
An enemy. Let's switch it up.
Be careful, enemy missing middle.
An ally has been slain.
There's no way we're hitting the wave instead of killing the soul right there, bro. I cannot stand you for that, actually.
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna protect all... I'm gonna protect all parties by doing that. What's up, Drapes? How are you, bro? We're running Benny Q and no item lure in SPL? Honestly, no.
Let's switch it up.
I'm your #1 YouTuber. 818? What the heck? Dude, I didn't know either. Bro, thank you, though. My, oh my.
Your left
Thank you
tower
so much.
is under attack.
Don't worry, this one won't be a good game.
Let's switch it up. An ally has been slain.
Assuming coming.
On my way. An enemy has been
That's
slain.
good. I guess Neath ulted. Okay, no point in me coming. I'm gonna go to your red.
He needs you. Get in.
He needs me? Why? Bro, you did not need me. Take the kill though.
Awesome.
Yup. I would have been so mad if I didn't get that kill. Hold that Mythos workshop. Let's go.
Ultimate is down.
I gotta go catch my wave. I do lose those backs on left. Would you make an Bari video if you started playing mid? Yeah, no, I definitely would. Prevailing sentiment around Bari is not great. But I'd still do it. Okay, he's just hiding in the bush. Bro, it's actually so lame though, because his lane was completely over and the jungle just like mega cringe ganked. Boring.
I need a medkit.
Dude, like, how do we just miss those? It's such a horror. No way, man. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. That's so lame. Whatever. Boo. I mean, I just like bricked, but that's so dumb.
Your left tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Bro, I'm done 1K.
An enemy has been slain. Your left
Heartbreaking.
An ally has been slain. Let's switch it up.
I don't know, brother, honestly. It just kind of happened that way. There's not really a good reason for it. Bro, we're just not serious. We are just not serious here. We are just not serious here. Oh, this is so annoying. My cooldown's like really grim right now. I just have to back again. Whatever. Let me know so they don't die.
An ally has been slain. Let's switch it up. Your left tower is under attack. Let's switch it up.
Bro! We can't buy an auto attack. It's so cooked. We're an ability. Just missing everything. Oh my gosh. It's Jover. We finally hit something. It's okay. We're back. It's Jover again. This is ult and beads for our Aegis. W. He did get our ult too, though. Okay, I don't know. It's just not hitting today. This guy's a rhythm god, and today we are not on a rhythm. It's A-okay. What the hell?
Let's switch it up.
I guess we got the wave shove. I mean, that's nice. And we did cut into our deficit like a little bit. So that's also quite good. Whoops. I'm going to go Jotuns here because I can get components. Crusher, like not buying a component there feels really bad. His build is a lot better than mine though, so I have to still be careful.
Let's switch it up. Huh. On my way. Killing spree.
Damn. That's not fair.
An ally has been slain.
Lucky.
Let's switch it up.
Ulurol is impactful? Yup. That shit is geed.
Shut down. Help! Your right tower is under attack. Let's switch it up.
I might just like go mid. I feel like we're gonna walk into them, or they're gonna walk to us anyways, so just see if we find something. I mean, surely they're not just like not walking over.
Let's switch it up.
That's bad. Why do we level Ulurol? It gives you passive strength, that's it. And lifesteal. So you're getting free stats, so you should do it. Um It's just one of those like weird ones. I mean, I'm not farming at all because my whole camp just whatever. I don't even care. It's okay. Just a bit of an odd one. She came back, really? Bro, this double cooldown shit though, a triple cooldown shit, has got to go. I feel like cooldown is way too easy to get in this game. I mean, there's just like no consequence for having abilities down on some of these gods. Of course, man. What the hell? Bad. Too bad.
slain. Let's switch it up. Your middle tower is under attack.
That is just unlucky.
They finally got me.
Damn.
May live.
Hate to see it.
The finest blades will do.
Be careful.
Your left tower is under
Follow.
attack.
Bro, please shut the fuck up.
An ally has been slain.
You're a beast, bro.
You locked in on your finals? Yeah, mostly. I think it's gone pretty okay. Not like fully out of the woods, but you know, mostly.
Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Let's switch it up. An ally has been slain.
The boys are all dead. Heartbreaking. Guess I'll just stay left.
An ally has been slain.
There's nothing really to
Your
rotate
right
to.
tower is under attack.
I don't know.
Your right tower is under attack. Let's switch it up.
I am in trouble, boys.
Your team has
Don't think I get out of this one, sadly. Too bad. Got Crusher though. I mean, that's good. There's a Warfare. Nah, whatever. Oh, Duran, that's not good. I'm in Connecticut. Why did they miss? Did they like tell you why they were missing or no? I mean, I don't know. I've had to miss classes. I try to like explain why though when I do. I mean, if there's like a reason, I don't think you should, you know, put the hammer on them. But obviously, you know, if it's just like being lazy and whatever, that's a bit different.
killing spree. Your team has destroyed the pyramid. Let's switch it up.
Ay, 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 dude.
Let's switch it up. An enemy.
There's just nothing I can do. I'm just dead.
Let's switch it up.
Oh, maybe not. Alright, that's good.
Your
If I died there, it would have been quite sad, gotta say.
right tower is under attack.
I mean, this game's like winnable. I don't know, dude. Like, I'm in such a bad spot. I kind of have not like had a single break this game. It's like there's always something going on over here.
Killing spree.
Basically, oh yeah, I mean
Let's switch it up.
that's quite a bit. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, like, that's a bad look. I'm not gonna pretend it's not. Is there, like, do they... The thing is, dude, like, just speaking, you know, for myself, like, there were definitely times I missed even this, like at times more than I felt comfortable with. I tried to, you know, be upfront and honest about, like, why. But, I mean... what I would do is give them an opportunity to explain why, and if, like, there's really not, like, a good reason, or you can't, like, assign something, like, for them to do, even if you won't even look at it, just to show that they actually, like, put in effort at something, you know. It's up to you, obviously, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's tricky. That's tricky. Because, like, if it's an effort thing, it's an effort thing, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It just, like, I think everyone would hate if it, like, you know, whether it's, like, you know, maybe fair or not, there's definitely sometimes things that happen to people, like, during a school calendar year, and it just, like, fucks with them heavy. And, I don't know, I mean, that's not an absence of accountability type of thing, but it's, you know, I don't really know how I would handle it, I mean, to be honest, so maybe it's not fair for me to say, like, how maybe you should, but, yeah. Because, like, listen, without a doubt, like, you know, I'm a senior in college. Do I know people who skipped just because they just didn't want to go and said, fuck it, I don't care, blah, 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 whatever? 100%. Have I seen the other way around? Sure, but not, like, ever failed, because they, again, were generally good people, and, like, I think you can kind of tell, not to be, like, judgy, but you can kind of tell when someone's, like, they don't give a shit or not. So, I mean, yeah, I guess, listen, in your own judgment, if you feel like the people, like, when they were there, if you felt like they cared, that's kind of your answer, and if not, you know, oh well. Because that's usually, like, the determinant of the absence. Like, I'll give you an example. I have an English course right now that's kind of like that, and honestly, I missed a decent amount, I won't lie. But I always try to, like, email, and, like, I did makeup-esque assignment things. I mean, I have accommodations and stuff, so it's a little bit different, but still, you know. So yeah, dodging and Aladdin got through. Yeah. Honestly, didn't have to Aegis it. I think he's forward.
Great play, MB.
Why is he so tanky though? Like, seriously. Man, that's so unlucky. We have a full Titan's Bane. What the hell? Is this for skipping? Well, it's for being absent. I mean, like, skipping, I think, has the connotation of, like, doing it purposefully and, like, semi-maliciously. So, yeah. I mean, there is a difference to me, at least. Like, you can miss classes and not be skipping. I guess technically you are, but, like, I look at skipping as, like, kind of like a... There's an implied reasoning or term that's, like, clearly for disregard and, like, not caring. Thank you, Doctor Who, for the follow. How are you?
Let's switch it up. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Triple kill. Killing spree.
We're gonna win. I did very little this game. Won't lie about that. Very, very little. 156. What a stat line. What is this lamp timing, though? Holy crap. It's actually so annoying. I think we like missed out on getting a Phoenix because of that. Maybe not. Maybe we still do.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
That's just fucked up. No. Damn. A max of 8? Okay, damn, 8 is a lot. Alright, I mean, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. 8 is a lot. So if you have that many already, yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, look, I always think it's case-by-case basis. I'm imagining that, like, you probably also... I mean, 15 is a fucking boatload, don't get me wrong. But I'm imagining that they probably never also, like, reached out to you and talked to you and stuff as well. I mean, like, maybe some did a little bit, but, like... For example, when I was missing stuff, I, like, for English specifically, I, like, set a meeting, had a meeting, and I basically did, like, auxiliary stuff to make up for those things. But I also, like, notified them, like, at the start of the semester, like, hey, this will probably happen, here's why. So, like, I mean, that's just being responsible. Now, like, obviously in a corporate world, is that going to fly? No, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to, like, get my crap together sometimes, but... Yeah, I mean, obviously, you just have to be accountable. Like, listen, I mean, if you have to dodge or, like, whatever's for whatever reason, you know, that's one thing. But, like, it's just a common courtesy to just say something about it, you know what I mean? It's just a common courtesy at that point. Supposed to be an auto fail? Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, that's... Yeah, that's obviously, like, excessive and not great. And, I mean, look, I get the... It's tough, dude, because, you know, the thing is, like, and I'm not really applying it to your situation, but, like, I do tutoring and stuff. Not as much anymore, but I have. And, like, dude, truthfully, the people in college, and I'm sure you know this, it's such a range in terms of, like, personalities. Like, there's genuinely good people who sometimes are just, like, caught up in the storm of things, and there's just people who just don't care at all and are so, like, I don't want to say ungrateful, but just, like, not really, you know, very entitled, I guess. And you never want to, I think, as a person, get those two mixed up. That would suck, but yeah. Yeah. That was a fucking horrible game for me. Oh, 22. Okay, damn, yeah, okay, I see. Wait, so, I'm trying to think. 22 out of 29. Yeah, that is a ton. Huh. How many classes did I have this semester? Let me look. I mean, I probably had about that many as well. How many did I miss? I have no clue. But not that many. Definitely not that many. That's crazy. That is crazy. No, I mean, I played, like, horrible. Yeah, I don't think it's a shocker I had. Tricky. That's tricky. The reason why this is kind of striking a bone with me is nothing because of what you're saying. What you're saying makes sense. I'm just, like, low-key anxious because my grades haven't come in yet, mostly because the classes aren't done. And I'm, like, stressed about that aspect. Even though I'm, like, accommodated for and stuff, I have, like, letters in, etc. I just, like, it always stresses me out because, like, legally, like, I'm completely covered and stuff. And, like, it's not that I'm, like, irresponsible, excuse me, about it. But, like, dude, you just never know. I don't know, I'm a very anxious person, shocker. And I don't really have a lot of faith in, like, the goodwill of people sometimes, so, yeah. Yuck. Whatever, I mean, I always try to get it sorted, but yeah. Do you think Life Miner is mandatory on Scylla support, or can you still go Yogis? You can still go Yogis. I do sometimes. Am I applying? I'm already in. So yeah. Start in the spring. I'm finishing my undergrad as I'm starting grad at the same time. Yeah, yeah. Which is fun. Not really, honestly. Not really fun, but it's happening. But yeah, you can go Yogis. I mean, Yogis is passive mana, which is like great, you know, for your passive and all that. But Lifebinder is sick too, so it's up to you. Thank you, thank you. You know, I didn't have to like test in or anything. It was just like I'm just going at my school, and it was like if assuming I was in a certain like good standing and all that stuff, I could just skip the test, and I was able to. So yeah, there wasn't like some like huge, you know, stress board for me. Just kind of worked out that way, which is great. I mean, I think I would have been feeling different if I had to test in. What are you finishing? What do you mean? Oh, sorry, you're saying to him. Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You guys are reminding me I need to send an email. I can do it right now. Yeah, I'll take out my laptop's over there. I can send it right now. Can you make a video on how to build and break it down? I could, you know, I definitely could. It would have to be a little conceptual, and I don't know how helpful that would be, because you kind of, when you build like in roles and on characters, you kind of build to get strike points, where you're like, I want to have X, Y, and Z, and here's how I want to do it. And that's kind of how you carve your build, but it's not necessarily like reliant on items, it's reliant on concepts. A lot of what I will say, truthfully, is a lot of item building is feel. And what I mean by that is it's extremely helpful as a player in general to have a good feel for the game, but especially with builds. And what I mean by that is you play a game of, you know, Thor solo, and you do a build, and you can say after the game, hey, that build felt good or that build felt bad. And you know the difference, right? And it's just off of feel. That's really helpful if you can try to like work on. And I realize that's very like, how do you work on that? You don't. It just kind of happens. But that's how I usually go. That's usually my methodology of building, honestly. But I could like, you know, get more specific and make a video on it. Because you don't have to do that. I think it's very helpful. I didn't get to send the email, guys. I'll do it after this game. Damn it.
Minions have spawned.
2 left after this one. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'll send it after this game. Because I sent one before and I didn't get a reply, and now I'm like overthinking it, but I think it's chill. I'm just gonna like send a new one. I don't want to, but I don't want to be like passive aggressive and just be like, hey, just following up. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's weird.
Okay.
Did you not see that guy behind you? My bad.
Bro, I had a 10-hour day. Alright, just give me a break. It's first game on.
Hold that Mortal Class.
Leave him
I'm
alone.
just
Okay,
kidding.
babe.
It's
Yeah, my
fucking
bad.
Sun Prod, bro. That guy's top tier, bro. What do you expect? I'm frightened.
Sunprod Geed. Fuck. That sucks. Damn it, man. Ah, that's so unfortunate.
I just dashed. Okay.
Why certain items are bad? Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. I could definitely take it, like, pretty far. If I wanted to. Alright. We'll look into cooking something up.
So we're not hitting that guy. You know what? Round 2. I'm Louis this game.
I'm just gonna hold you both.
Let's
They're rocking
freaking
you.
go.
Your right tower is under attack.
What the hell, dude? Okay, no, Pee Wee Sperman is actually mega glazing in these games. This is unbelievable. Actually unbelievable stuff. Like, what is this rotation? Okay. I guess I'll just stay, because there's a super wave coming. I have Shell if they try to dive me here. I don't think they ever do. I wouldn't. We are not serious, by the way. What was that? We are just not serious for that. We are just not serious for that. There's just no way that just happened. Okay, I mean, fair enough. What the hell? You're back? Oh my gosh. It's Jover. It's actually Jover. No, there's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. He literally just sits there on the left thing for 2 minutes. Every game, I guess. He is just sitting there the entire time. I can't wait to spam taunt. Whoops. He's in mid, we're good. We got a super wave push here, this is huge. A little bit risky of a fight, but it's worth it because the upside's huge.
There's a full health Nem in right jungle.
I was top 3. Let's go, timer. What's up, goat? Lynn, what I would say is, like, don't worry if that's, like, not coming to you easily. Like, genuinely, it's okay to just, like, copy builds. It really is. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing amateurish about that or anything. It's okay. I get there might be, like, a personal frustration behind it, but, like, seriously, it's fine. You know what I mean? Because the only person who's being critical about that is you, right? It's encouraged to copy builds, right? Now, granted, how experienced are you? Like, are you, like, do you play ranked? Do you, you know, whatevers, or like, kind of where are you at as a player? Because realistically, like, the nuances and stuff of builds, you don't need to ever really worry about, honestly. And it's just kind of like if you want to. But if it's frustrating, like, why the hell would you do that, you know? What the hell? Okay, just cancel my ult? Are we for real? No, that is some bull jive. He was just dead there every time, by the way. Ping moment. He's just gonna walk up and get walled and then die. I mean, I wasn't wrong. This is dash, ult, shield. Walk out. Coward. Been playing since, oh, okay, so you've been playing for a bit. I got you. Yeah, no, I mean, totally fair. So obviously you're like a lot more familiar, you know what's going on, and naturally I think that makes sense. I'm glad you're, you know, more into the game rather than like brand new, because obviously it would just be like really a waste of time if you were. What I would say, like, generally is most characters, but especially roles, follow a concept with their build. So generally, and that can change in metas, but generally it's somewhat fixed. So like in solo, for example, clearing is very important, obviously, because you need to farm to play the game. So if I rush a defense item first, my fight is going to be better because defense is better than damage in a one-to-one, you know, basis until you get pen and stuff, which is later in the game. But my clear is going to be really weak, you know what I mean? So I can't typically just go a defense item blindly.
Playing against.
I have to go a damage item first, most of the time. Now, there are exceptions, right? Things like
I
Mystical
didn't know you
Mail,
liked that, bro. I woke up
right? Where it's like, that gives you an offensive edge, but those are like hybrid items, right? So typically you're going a damage item
Oh,
first,
probably
or a
so.
hybridy damage item that gives defense, or a defense item that gives damage, right? Like Runeforged or Lash or something. And then after that, you want to get
I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. Damn. Can't body block that.
you want to get, you know, obviously like cooldown, depending on how relevant that is to the character. So Thor, pretty relevant. With the lifesteal build, it's kind of hard to go cooldown, so I'm probably going to go Breastplate right after Lash. And then maybe like even Pridwin right after. But on other characters, you know, you might need a less. You might want a bit more bruiseriness, so you go like Fizz defense cooldown, something like Glad Shield, into, you know, like Shared Prot, and you just kind of move from there. I mean, I think some of it is like, you can try to play a game using someone else's build, and then try a game using your own build and see the discrepancy. Then be like, well, hey, what's not working about this? And it's probably the curve of the build is just off, because again, these builds are like looking to focus and to fix something, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a pretty like deep topic, but it doesn't need to be super deep. It's just sort of like, okay, what do I want? I want damage, defense to both types, and cooldown. I can cheat on defense to both types by going things like Pridwin and Spirit Robe. I can get damage with Reaper, and I can get cooldown with like Pridwin. You know, that's really it, right? Like, I identified what my need is as a tank solo laner. Not a full tank, but like I'm a tankier solo laner, I guess. And that's about that. I have a more offensive build because I have Reaper and stuff. I could have went, you know, Runeforged instead if I liked that better. And how do I know which one's better? You can play it and feel which one's better. Runeforged is typically what you build on Thor, but I went this because I wanted to go Lash. And if you want to go Lash, you want to have lifesteal, so we have Reaper. And if I went Runeforged, I probably wouldn't have went I probably would not have went Lash because I wouldn't have complementary lifesteal. But it's not a super like I know I just gave you like a word bath there, but like I'm doing that because I chose to, you know what I mean? I could just simplify it and be like, okay, damage item into defense, into other defense type, into shared prot, into cooldown, into shared prot. We're good. That's it, right? Like, so, you know, Bluestone, Runeforged, Glad Shield, Genji's, Pridwin, Spirit Robe, Magi's. That's a build. Boom, right? Because we just followed that idea. You don't have to follow that idea religiously, but like, it's gonna get you solid, stable, consistent builds. So that's what I mean by its concepts, right? Because like, once you like identify the concept that you kind of want or need based on a draft, or against something like that, which is pretty adaptive and kind of always good, you'll be pretty okay. I wonder why you go this build with Lash. It's fun. That's it. I mean, we're not going to lose this game, so it doesn't really matter what I build. Also, this is more damage, which means I can win the lane harder. Again, I didn't have to actually do it, though. So I think it is like somewhat... No, this Apollo's build is weird, but most ADCs go Sunbeam, so like Quad Fizz is kind of like a misnomer, honestly, because there's going to be a lot of magical damage probably. You only play rank in your plat right now? You don't know how? I mean, it could be a lot of reasons. I don't think you struggling with like how to build is why you're in that rank. Because if you're copying builds like you're saying, then you're covered. I think something that I understand, this is maybe going to be hard to hear, but like I don't think you're in that rank because of like a build knowledge understanding. And I know it might feel like, okay, surely my knowledge or something is off, or like it's not where it needs to be. I mean, it's possible from a gameplay sense it's off, and very likely, but not because of the builds. It's because of like objective knowledge and you know, team fighting and stuff like that, right? Which is a completely different topic. I just think your scope might be like, oh wow, that worked out pretty good, and I walked into that one. So I think it might be a scope thing, you know, more than a than anything, and that's cool. So like, what I would recommend doing is like, look at your account on Smite 2 Tracker. And look at like look at the rank tab obviously, and look at what your stats are on the tracker. Look at your score and see where you're deficient. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing, but it'll help you see, are you dying too much generally? Are you not farming well enough generally? Are you playing too many characters generally? Are you winning a lot more with other characters and losing a lot more with others and still deciding to play them? Are you playing too many picks? Stuff like that. Another clip, let's go. Yeah. No, thank gosh. I was worried, dude. I was like, gosh, we gotta play a clip farm god. Hopefully we get something. Do you go Reaper on every solo? You can if you want to. It's good enough to. You don't have to, though. Like, this god definitely is a bit forced, but, like, it's so good that, you know, you're okay. I have to go to his right there. If he diagonally goes opposite, or just goes diagonally from where I'm standing, I never reach him. I think if I was to his top, bottom right, I'd catch him, though. So, like, those types of things, though, Lynn, are, like, the things that help us as players be more consistent by controlling things that are non-game related, like, you know, obviously the builds, but like the characters that we pick, like the roles that we play, you know, maybe like choosing not to tilt, right? Because it is a choice, even if it doesn't feel like that sometimes. Things like that, you know? And then that kind of like is where you make the foundation kind of bulletproof, and then after that, everything else will maybe not instantly fall in, but improve slightly. And if it improves slightly, you're always going to be kind of on a good, we ulted it. That sucks. Hold that, Kai. So yeah. Is Reinforce still good? Yep. Wait, did he actually laser? Did he actually?
Perps up.
No way. You gotta be, like, griefing. I mean, it was bound to happen, so if he actually did,
Your team has
not
destroyed
super
a middle
shocking.
enemy tower.
Ooh,
Low
good juke,
key.
pussy.
Holy crap, he did. That's
I'm out of
crazy,
it.
man. That's crazy. I mean, dude, like, the other day, he barely got 10, so you weren't, like, expecting it to last forever. He definitely is, like, I mean, he's old, obviously, so it's, like, fine. But I feel like this is his last season, honestly, which is kind of sad. But I'm glad they're good, at least. I'm glad they're good. I mean, he's just old at this point, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like an insult, just kind of how it is.
You win top right camps.
This is, I'd imagine this is going to be his last year. He might play one more, but I think if they win, he'll play one more. If they don't, though, I don't know. I don't really see a way that's happening.
I have Sunday if we want to start pulling gold.
I mean, that's great. That's great he
He's a
did
good
that.
warrior.
Cause the moment, you know, like that 10-point streak is not indicative of anything really. Like, I mean, obviously it's great that he got it for so long, but him maintaining it at this point would not change his, like, legacy, impacts, anything as a player. So, you know, it's just about playing well and winning, right? So if that helped for a win, by all means, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'd imagine he's probably on his last year.
Your team has
here.
destroyed the pyramids. Excellent.
Mordred ulting you.
Alright. Bit of a bad death there from us. That was a bit lazy. It's all good though.
Double kill. Immortal. An enemy.
I got you, big boy.
Triple.
Big boy. Goat.
Let's do FG.
Aw.
All right. I'm sorry.
My bad. Damn. Brick Central for me.
Are we just
Rough
gonna do
one.
FG? Fuck it. Gonna take 7 years, bro.
been slain.
Guys, I have a
I'm
life
back.
question for the whole chat. I know every person here has felt like they've wasted money at some point. How do you like not feel weird after? Cause I'm kind of in that spot. Not even for like super recent stuff, but just in general. Like it's not like I'm not like crying here, but I'm just like, man, that was stupid, you know? In that spot right now. Goon. W.
She's dead, she's dead. Ooh. Ugly. I'm out of here.
Hold that Mythos Workshop. Cypress, that's the only good answer I've gotten, dude.
An enemy has been slain.
No, it wasn't even anything like that, Ninja. It was just like, no, I know. I hear you, and I agree to some extent, but like, I don't know. What situations are better, to run Axe over Bluestone? You're running Bluestone on gods that have like a ton of ways to proc it. So like Mordred and Thor are great examples. All of my abilities proc Bluestone.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? A lot of value cases. I have Poke where I can proc Bluestone in team fights and stuff. A lot of good value. If I'm playing a god like Achilles, you know, I'm really only having my 1 and 3 that's going to be proccing Bluestone consistently. It's going to be a lot less valuable. So Axe is a better fight starter. Bluestone is more of a clear starter. But generally, you're also just building Bluestone on gods that, you know, really have a lot of ways to proc it. Nice, guys. So we just win. 19-minute dub.
There you go, Stewie.
Nice job turning the game around, Stu.
Another Louis loss.
Victory.
Oh, Cypress, that's really awesome, dude. Hell yeah. I'm happy to hear it. I mean, obviously that initial situation is fucking ass, bro, but I'm glad you were able to turn around it a bit. Yeah. This Apollo is ruining my vibe. Aw. Fair, Demio. Yes, I don't drink. It's not me. I have no idea, Strupp. But, hmm. Kaidon invited me. Oh, and he left. Hold that me. There we go. No worries. Of course, of course. Goon is usually a viable option. Nah, don't do that. Come on, man. Come on, dude. It's not a viable option at all. What the hell? Oh, I need to send that email now. Look at me reminding myself. Let's go. Guys, when's the most fucked up time you've sent an email? I think mine was like 4 a.m. It's like 4 a.m. on a Saturday. Or Sunday, excuse me. Or no, maybe it was Monday. I don't know. I didn't have school that day, but I sent it at like a fuck time. I didn't realize at the moment, but yeah, it was probably not great. I mean, do I actually have to send that? I feel like I don't know. I don't want to waste someone's time. Do I really need to send this? Maybe not. Maybe not. I gotta. Ooh. Someone sent you a work email on Thanksgiving game or day. Oh, that's grim. Yeah, F that. I would not reply. I wouldn't check it that day. I'm sure you didn't. Where rank are you? I'm in Deity. That's the name of the game, you know? Oh, that's awesome, Eco. Hell yeah. That is so funny. Did you finish the last of your school stuff? Well, it's not my last. It wasn't my. Kai's not even in a game. What a bot. Hold that, Kai. Um, I'm not. It wasn't officially my last day today, but it was really my last like assignment that was stressing me out today. So like I'm virtually settled. I mean, I have to present the assignment I did today tomorrow. Uh, which is like not it to be honest, but like whatever. Um, it'll be fine. And then afterwards, I'm all set. But like, I don't really care about the presenting part. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do fine. It'll be okay. I just am glad this thing is finishing. You know what I mean? And then yeah, yeah. Someone at 3, and they instantly responded. That's fire. Thank you so much, Goku. Thank you, thank you. Best luck in those games. Damn, she got no. Oh, that's cooked. Yeah, that sucks. Damn. GG, bro.
Select your god.
Should have been like, it was so good. I wanted to make sure you could see it as to start your day right. W. That'd be a W response. I kind of want to play Janus. 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 She gave you an F? No way. Why? Was it trash or was it just because she was salty about that? That's so fucked up. Dude. What the heck? Nah, bro, I'd be pissed. Hmm. Janus. It would be Geed. Okay. Anything else? No, I don't know. I mean, I guess I can ask then and then and this, whatever. Don't see him anymore. Yeah. Oh, that's dope, Strop. Yeah, school's always stressful for me at the end of this, like, at the end of the time. I'm just kind of just trying to, like, make sure I get the rest of my shit sorted, and, yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay.
Defend the fire giant.
Giannis Enjoyer. Guys, this is not looking very balanced, this lobby, I feel like. Shit, maybe it is, actually.
Defend the fire giant.
Enemy missing left.
It's another one that's good.
Be right back. Enemies have returned to base.
I just get to say hello. Favorite project was when you couldn't get the correct solution to? Oh, that's fire. Man, that's funny. Oh man, like okay, what's so basically, guys. So tomorrow, my like little presentation thingy, whatever, is on this like this data set that I found, and I'm like, dude, I did some like whatever's on. I already talked about it, but like it's not perfect. And one of the points of the presentation is like you kind of end it with like a bit of a reflection on what you could have like done better slash differently. And like all my answers are like, yeah, I could have like found better data and stuff. Like it wasn't bad, but like I don't know, man. I'm just trying to go first because like I already know I'm gonna go first, or I'm gonna try to go first. Because if I go second or third and I'm like, bro, it is the I hate presenting not first. I always present first, guys. I don't know. Always present first. Bro, if you present after somebody drops a banger presentation, that shit is so cooked. Like, unbelievably hoed. I usually do pretty great on presentations. This one I'm a little less confident on because I just like my presentation skills are amazing, but the actual like content not so great. It's fine, but it's not great. Usually I'm like the content and the presentation is going to be great. But I guess one of the things about being a salesperson in a sense is that you are
little one.
Minions have spawned.
Janus is, you know, yeah. You prefer watching someone do well? No, I feel you. I get so like stressed waiting, honestly. Like presenting's not even that bad. I just want to get it done with though. I hate sitting there and waiting. Like the anticipatory stuff, it builds and it makes the actual presenting worse too. So if I just go first, I'm so and then bro, like you guys know that feeling after you present and then you don't have to present anymore and it's just like this relief. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. One of the best feelings of all time. I'm in school for analytics primarily at this point. I've like finished my English degree basically. Actually, yeah, am I done with my English degree? I have one more course. Kind of. I mean, it's like half a course. Like it is a course, but it's like very light. Holy crap! Pop off, guys. Let's go. just into this freaking very mean snake. It's okay, I'm Janus, so it's all okay. Like, guys, I haven't even commented something toxic about Yorm yet. That's how you know I'm having a good time on this god. Like, Janus can literally make the Yorm matchup not even that scary, because I can just run away. I realized it, Duran, but I didn't know before you mentioned the homework thing, or the absence thingy. But that's awesome. Ooh, I'm getting blasted. Okay, we're good. We are a-okay. Which is sick though, that's awesome. Thank you, Holly. You wanna present second or third? I feel you. I mean, yeah, it's different for everyone. Like I had my final presentation for my management course on yesterday. And it was like a group thing, but we went first and I did like a lion's share of the talking, and it felt great to just be done. Just chill. It's awesome. I'm never worried though about doing bad, which is weird. It's just I don't really know. Like I realize I talk a lot, so it's not like I've never actually thought I was gonna present poorly. I've never been anxious because of that. It's just I don't know. Getting up there feels weird. Wait, I can't portal him. What am I doing? That's not... Dude, oh my gosh, okay. That shit could go so bad next time. Let's not do that again. No, dude. Oh, get destroyed. Huge. That was so fucked. Kenner picked a Giannis and just proxied all game. Dude, that guy. Me and him are literally the same. Oh, I'm fucked, guys. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. What the fuck, dude? This is so cursed. Okay, I'm backing. Oh my lord. Dude. Okay, we got book. It's all good. Duran, what's the subject? I mean, I know you mentioned like you were like a lot of. Is it just like an introduction to English type of course? It sounds like it because you're talking a lot about like, you know, composition and stuff. So I'm assuming so. Also, like how? Because I'm curious about this because I've seen professors do all kinds of stuff. How do you like deal with the ChatGPT stuff? Do you have like essays written in the room, or what do you do? Or do you just like not even bother with essays? Because I had some teachers who just straight up said like it's not worth the risk, or not the risk, but like you know, the deal with it, and just like you know more like a shift towards more, I would say, presentation-esque type of things. Okay, okay, I see. Yeah, so actually my last course I need to take is literally an American literature. It's for like a specific credit that literature has. But yeah, that's my very last course, which is it's not regular American literature. It's some specification. But yeah. Write in Google Docs and share their edit history with me. I see. I'm in a Shakespeare class right now, and that's what we do. I do think. I mean, it seems like it works. The thing is, what's tough is like I feel like the higher you go in English, the less likely people will cheat and stuff, which is nice because people tend to care. But like when it's like a more gen ed class, it's a lot more likely. I'd imagine, just because like I mean I can't really blame someone for not being passionate if it's not like their major, you know. But like at the same time, you still like have an obligation, I think, to do it like the right way. But that's cool. That's cool. Is it in? It's almost in. It got delayed, but it's coming this Saturday, I believe. There was like very bad weather, so yeah, it was a little bit unlucky, but it's no big deal. You had a single English class for your degree. You picked feminist literature, but the books were not for me. I took a literature course on social protest, which was basically just an American literature class, to be honest. I think literally all the things were American books, but it was like there was some of it. I mean, yeah, I know, I get you. I think my favorite lit class I took, well, like I'm in creative writing as like my concentration sort of, so like you don't really read as much in those classes. I mean, people do for fun, but it's not part of like the curriculum. It's a lot more like technical writing and like, well, not technical, that's the wrong phrase, but you know what I mean, a lot more writing styles practice and stuff, which is really fun. But yeah, like my favorite like actual literature class was I like Shakespeare a lot, so the Shakespeare one I'm in right now has been great. But also I did one on Celtic literature and really just like literature of the British Isles. Really freaking fun, man. I get to read like the Cuchulainn books and stuff. Well, it's not book, it's one book, but it was really interesting. It's called the Toyne. Freaking good. It was hard though, really hard to read. Like, you know, I remember in like high school I had to read like the Odyssey and stuff, and different like mythology things for like just general Greek and Roman myth stories, mostly Greek. So much easier, so much easier. And it's interesting because, you know, Greek mythology is so much more like, I don't want to say thought out, but it's a lot more established in the sense of there's like a very clear hierarchy. There's so many legend stories. It's so much more well known and all that, right? Where like Celtic stuff is a lot more initially like word of mouth, a lot less written down, so it kind of, a lot of it was written, I don't want to say later, but like not right away. And it's a lot less structured in terms of mythology, but it's way more complicated from a like a understanding standpoint. Like I thought that book was significantly harder than like the Odyssey or something ever was. Like it wasn't even close. It was not even close. It was very, very good though. A lot of it was because of like, I don't want to say the writing style, but I don't know, it was just different, I guess. What was your favorite Shakespeare play I read during the class? Well, I didn't have to read it for a class. I read it for a project in a different English class, but probably Comedy of Errors. I really liked it. It just was like I feel like some of the Shakespeare comedies are kind of, they're not really comedies. Like they are, but they're not really happy ones. Like for example, Much Ado About Nothing isn't that happy of a story, honestly. But I really liked Comedy of Errors, and I really liked Richard III. Those were probably my two favorite overall. I know Richard's not a comedy, but those two probably were my favorite. And I've read maybe 12. I'm trying to think. We did read a little bit about Cernunnos, actually. He wasn't in the myth stories. The Morrigan was, so that was cool. But something that was cool is like there are statues, not really statues, but like carvings of like Cernunnos and Mercury together, which is freaking weird. Because a lot of the Celts were in Gaul, which is France, and when the Romans came over there, they, you know, Roman people had like a history of just like adding gods that they encounter into their pantheon as like, I don't want to say like part of the official like lore, but like celebratorily. So Yeah. So there's just like statues of those two together, which is kind of funny. Like the tragedies. I went to Hamlet's Castle in Denmark, which was awesome. It was a really good play too. I think the thing is with like Hamlet frustrated me as a character, and it like understandably so. And I guess that's kind of like expected in a tragedy for the character to frustrate you because they're supposed to be flawed. You know? But like Richard III is a tragedy in a sense. I mean, it's a history play, but it's a tragedy in the sense that it ends very, very badly. But like he was such a good character, I felt like, you know? He was a very compelling character. And you didn't root for him because he was like a horrible guy, but you were like, yeah, this guy's competent. I never felt that with a lot of Shakespeare characters, you know? Woohoo, we lived. This is mind-blowing to you? Dude, GG. But yeah, unfortunately in the class, no in-scaling on Kurnos was being talked about. But this semester we read The Merchant of Venice. We reread Romeo and Juliet, which I read in like high school. We read Henry V, Henry IV, Part 1. Much Ado. And one more, right? No, that might be it. I think that was it. Yeah. But I had read, what had I read before? Oh, we read Richard II as well. That's what it was. Have you watched Stranger Things? No, I haven't. Should I? I'm trying to think about what I read in that protest literature. There was like a... Okay, guys, I won't lie. You know, this might get me not in trouble, but this might be a controversial thing. Guys, poetry... Listen, I like poetry kind of, but like by and large, dude, I swear poetry is so overrated. I can't stand it, man. Like, generally. I can appreciate good poetry and be like, okay, yeah, that's like kind of cool, but like, fam, I don't know, man. To me, poetry is like the lowest tier of writing in terms of difficulty and like impressiveness and everything. I just, just doesn't do it for me. Just doesn't do it for me. Now, some of that is like modern poetry is like not, it's kind of like modern art in the sense of like someone can just kind of bullshit their way through it and call it whatever they want. You know what I mean? So like that might be like what taints it, but even like if I look at like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. To me, like I think a lot of good writing comes in the compelling nature of it, especially sustained through a period of time. And most of the time, you know, poetry is short, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with like a short piece, and that doesn't make it not compelling. But I just don't really care. I don't know. It's hard for me to not care, or hard for me to care. Excuse me. Like I feel like a lot of the time I read poetry, or I had read poetry in school, it was because the person who was writing the poem was famous for a historical reason, or like significant for a historical reason that had nothing to do with the actual quality of what they wrote. You know what I mean? And that like is fine, but I'm not going to care about the actual writing. I'll just look at it as like a historical document, but I wouldn't consider that good or like masterful or like artful. I just look at that like a historical document, and that's fine. But you know, I don't know. The team is getting blasted. This is typical Janus gameplay. I mean, they have a good team. I'm not like shocked. Oh, sorry. I could have ulted earlier. That's unlucky. I just didn't see the health bar, but I could have walked up, obviously, so not really a good excuse. I love this god, man. He's so much fun. You read Macbeth, Henry IV, Part 1, Hamlet, Julius Caesar, as you like it. Oh man, so you did more. Sheesh. Sheesh. I got you. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of what else I read. I read Hamlet, obviously, at some point. But that was in high school. And then I did Richard III in high school and Comedy of Errors. And then I did the Henry VI, all 3 parts. Not a fan, man. Those were not it. I gotta be honest, those were very boring. I think Joan of Arc was in those. That was like the only kind of cool part, but those were pretty lame. I think those were his first 3 plays though, so it kind of makes sense that they were his worst. Or like arguably his worst.
Your Titan is under attack.
Thank you, Drew. I agree, Ninja, I agree. Oh, it's your first snow? Hell yeah. Still need to read Othello and King Lear. I do too. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't read either.
A new threshold.
Yeah. No, I mean they're just like, I don't know. I think what's unfortunate is like a lot of the history stuff can kind of blend together, especially if the characters aren't super like interesting. Or like at the very least you know it's like not super significant. So having people in class read the lines, yeah. No, that was fun. I've had that too, yeah. It's a good time. So much of English is always just about like the people around you. I mean, I think that's every subject. What's up, Lunch? How are you? Favorite is my Smite rants. Yeah, that can be a bit much. Written in second person? That's cool.
A new threshold.
I really, like, one of my goals, folks, is to publish something really, like, successful and, like, liked. Not only because, like, that'd be amazing to do, right? And I'd be really proud of it. But then I'd also, like, make videos on a separate channel, obviously, about, like, writing styles and stuff that I find really cool. And things like that, but I feel like there's like a barrier of entry. Maybe it's self-imposed, but I'd want to prove like I know what I'm talking about, and there's only one real good way to prove it in that regard, and it's to do it yourself, and then go backwards, at least to me. What ancient Greek plays have you read before? That's a good question. We might be cooked. Plays? I can't think of any. You know, I get that, Cypress. Yeah. You got some damage off? Fuck, dude. Thank you, sorry though, holy shit. I would have gotten one shot if she didn't ult me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, big portal. Big time? That's so sad. Oh man, what silenced me there? Oh, it was ESET 3. That's tragic, dude. I mean, we're not going to lose or anything, it's fine, but... What do you feel like helped you the most at becoming good at this game? Definitely competitive. But I want to give a caveat. There are plenty of players who will play some iteration of competitive and never get better, and never do get better. But I think it's very self-inflicted. If you get put into an environment where people are playing to win, you'll naturally, like, be inclined to get better, and it'll just kind of help you. But like, it's ultimately yourself who's in your way of getting better a lot of the time as well. So I see a lot of people who will play like amateur competitive to some extent in like draft leagues and stuff, and they still just stay hard stuck. And a lot of it's just because they don't like take an initiative. Not that I'm sitting there like I was ever sitting there diligently like saying, how do I get better at Smite? But they don't even like try to like have any self-reflection. They're very blame heavy, or they're just like not realistic. Like, if you guys want to know my honest like way I determine, and not that I'm like I'm not sitting here like hyper analyzing what people in my chat say. I don't really have that much involvement or care. But you know, like when I see people who are like, "Oh man, you know, my teammates this, my teammates that. I can't climb, or I'm having such like I already know they're kind of cooked." You can't get so emotionally wound up that you're like getting like rage tilted off the game.
Defeat.
That's such a inhibiting thing. Now, if you're frustrated and stuff and you're not having a good day, by all means, like I get it, but you know, you gotta have some composure, dude. You're gonna have bad games, it's fine. That's a fair point, Ninja. Honestly, that's true. Like, over-analyzing stuff is rough. Yeah. But no, I think playing some iteration of competitive has always really helped. But also some of it, dude, is just like I had a natural desire to get better, and so I did. I'm not gonna pretend I had some like regimen or something. That didn't happen. I wanted to get better, and I didn't want to suck. So I didn't fall into the trap of like sucking. How did I do that? Well, I didn't sit there and like play arena and BS and stuff like that. I always tried when I played ranked. Largely, you know, I didn't rage quit or like throw games or like tilt scream at people and stuff. Uh, and I think all those things help you. Definitely. Would you consider Obsidian as a good rank? I mean, I don't really look at like the rank. I look at just like how you play, honestly. They're like unfortunately with how ranked is in this game, I think there's fine players in Obsidian, but like with the system and ranked in this game, you can be like 50% win rate and be an Obsidian, which doesn't really make it's not that it doesn't make sense, but you shouldn't be climbing with a 50% win rate realistically, and you do in this game. So that's like tricky. I guess it depends. Maybe, maybe not. But like again, I don't like there's players in Deity who are boosted, you know what I mean? Like that's just the truth. Maybe not like so much, but a little bit, and it's just what it is. Like you're never gonna have a time in a MOBA, to be fair, where like the best player is number one. Now they might be like among, you know, the top numbers and stuff, but you're gonna have people who like don't belong in the ranks as much as other people. But like that doesn't I'm not trying to like shit on them, I'm just being honest. So like you don't the point I'm making is you shouldn't focus too much on the actual rank. You should focus more on the gameplay and the product you're putting out, and like be honest with yourself about that, you know? Cuz that's more relevant. Like with all due respect, like if I look at like this, NMR is better than all of these players, and then you get like SOT and Dardes, and it's like okay, maybe not. But then like again, but like he's a lower rank, but does that mean he's actually worse than those people? No. It just you don't stress about that so much. Stewie boosted. Um you know, maybe. Stewie, to be honest, is a good player. He just he uh he is really bad at keeping his cool in ranked, and it hurts him a lot because when he gets a little frustrated, he just becomes the biggest idiot in the world. He doesn't do that in like games with like people he knows and is friends with and stuff, but he can really play down quite badly, and that's not a good trait. But I've told that to him. It's not like it's anything new. Zog, if that's true, bro, give him some space, to be honest. I mean, maybe not. It depends the person, but I'm sorry to hear it. 07 tier MMR though. Stewie Till at the randoms is funny? Oh, it is. Yeah, no, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Mussolini gang.
Hold that, Mussolini. My bad.
Select your god.
How much has the current brain rot affected your Smite gameplay? Next to 0. Sometimes I get like dog shit from other people that's just like brain rot, that's just like in my chats and stuff. I just ignore it, dude, honestly. You're gonna go crazy if you like actually entertain that shit. I think one of the things that like streaming has really helped me do, not really just streaming, just something in general I've always had, is like when something gets sufficiently dog shit, my brain just turns off and I'll retain none of it, which is great. So yeah. Like if I said that I didn't even realize, you know? Watching a game to see Stewie call a Bacchus useless? Yeah. No, Stewie getting tilted is so funny, because the thing is, Stewie is like actually really nice. I know sometimes you'll see him tilting in ranked and you're like, man, this guy's kind of like mean. He's really not mean. Stewie's one of the nicest people I've ever met. But no, I mean I could get the brain rot, but I don't get to that point. So yeah. But no, Stewie's super nice. It's just he gets so mad. From an ex top 100 player? Thank you, Juice. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would say so. Things are fun. It's a good time. It's nice to just play against solid players, totally. And I mean, I think it's also just like important to play well, you know. So if you're winning games but playing like shit, you know, that shouldn't. I'm not gonna say like beat yourself up for it, but don't like throw your hands up and be like, oh, at least I won all the time. But more importantly, if you play well and you lose, there's really like it's rationally incoherent to be tilted at playing well and losing. Right? Like obviously in the moment it makes sense. But if you're like if I'm frustrated at a loss, that shit does not carry over to the next day. And usually it doesn't even carry over to the next game. But like cuz if you're playing well, dude, and you're losing and you actually care about winning and stuff, like it doesn't make sense because playing well means you'll win more often. So at that point you're just like too focused on the moment. You know what's crazy about tilt? The whole premise of tilt is focusing on the moment. But how many people really focus on the moment in their own lives? You know what I mean? It's only when you're annoyed that you're focusing on the moment. Isn't that shit crazy? I don't know, man. I don't know.
More armor means I can fight longer.
Bubbles, have a great night, dude. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you. This is probably going to be my last one as well. Deep, true. Okay. Alright, guys, we're going to win this game, and then I'm going to go to bed, and then I'm going to wake up, present this project, and then I'm going to go home, and then I'm going to, like, probably take a nap, and then I'm going to stream, and it's going to be so awesome. I can't freaking wait.
Minions have
This guy just warded my buff. He has Death's Toll, Tier 1 Golden Blade, and Aegis. What the heck? Actually, I don't have a video for tomorrow. Shit. I will wake up, go to school, present, come home, record a video, and then take a nap. See? Oh, I didn't sunder this. Oh, I'm griefing. Yeah, I meant to sunder, not want it. Whoops. It's alright. What happened to Predecessor Rest in Pieces? Honestly, bro, like, my Smite stuff was doing well. I didn't really want to play too much it was, like, fun, but I wasn't, like, crazy about it, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed it, but I didn't mind, like, not playing it. I'm dead, by the way. Haha, just kidding. Yeah, I fucked it up really bad. Good play by him, but it wasn't enough. I need to not, like, be so lazy there. I almost just died because I was autopiloting so hard.
An ally has been slain.
I freely admit the mistake was mine.
Your left tower is under attack.
Really? And that is definitely a choice. I don't think it was a good one, though. He's still not 2. He needs to kill probably 1 or 2 more creeps still. And he is not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. Maybe he will. I missed 2 myself, but I poked him so much that I think it's good. Jungle is left. We just saw him on the map. So we're going to get this full crash. And obviously he's going to level up, but it's not about that. It's what the gold he's losing at this point. Yeah, he is in a not great spot. Till comes from focusing on the moment. Yup. I mean, how else would it, like, what else are you getting tilted by? You know? It's not a consistent thing. Alright. We're being a little extra for no reason, but it's fun. Alright, I'm gonna go into Reaper. Big second kill, guys. Let's go. That's fucked up. I'm sorry, man. He's doing a good job, like... Ooh. No, that was the right move. Okay, fair enough. The archer's kind of tagged out that thing. How do the 7 deadly sins factor into the game? That's a good question. I don't know. This guy does have Aegis, so we have to be careful. Aladdin's on rocks. He should come over to this blue after. Oh, the Neat's here. Well, that's not great. Well, 07, guys. That's annoying. Whatever. So I'm still very bad. Yup. Wonder if I could have just walked out there. I didn't think I could because Aladdin was around still. So I just played for it, but maybe I could have. They seemed kind of like non-committee there, but I think Aladdin was still just gonna like kill me if I left, so it's all good. Alright, our wave is being held a little bit. That's always cool. Now we can fight him again, because he has to walk up. Let's go.
Shut down.
Is he gonna walk up? Nope. Alright, fair enough. So now, guys, you know what we do? We gotta shave the wave. You know why? Because if we don't, it's gonna bounce back. And if it bounces back, we can't freeze him. Or we have to tank it like this, and that's a bit ugly. Which is fine, but if we can tank less, that's great. Now, this ward is super clutch. He's gonna dash in. That's a-okay. I'm gonna just chase him.
An ally has been slain.
Walk up, you rat. Dude. Probably getting ganked. Never mind. Alright, now we shove. Boom. The push is good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Guys, we're done 2K as a team already. This game is so over. Fuck, man. Unlucky. Do we have anything here? I think this is good. Any damage? Okay, that's fine. All good, we'll take it. Evil. Super evil. Alright, we have Lash here. I think, right? Am I wrong? Nope.
An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Who's playing on the other team? X Andrew 1024X. Strop and Louie are just 0-10, by the way. Aw, that's funny. Fuck, dude. When I started playing Smite competitively, I played some iteration of it at like 13. But like I don't think I really like played it until I was like 14. And even then I wasted a lot of time on like teams I should not have been playing on because the attitude was just like such a waste. But yeah, in some version since I was like 13, but realistically more when I was 14 and onwards, by and large. We got him, guys. Unmute Louie. I feel like that's a bad idea. I think people are not saying nice words to each other. What third item should I go in Achilles jungle if they don't have any crit? Yeah, so I put Spectral in that build. You could just put like another damage item, be it Crusher or like, you know, something like that. Or if you want, you could just go go the whole build earlier and go something else last. They're out, dude. Damn it. Of course. Probably saying nice things. Yep. I mean, even Berserkers is like probably fine on him. I know it wouldn't make that much sense with the build, but it can't be bad. Also, Spectral's just kind of always good, to be fair.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
No way. Super washed. Okay, we got him. It's alright. Let's go.
Strengthens our. Your left tower is under attack.
Some masterclass. It probably won't matter, but thank you. I'll do my best. You know, we'll see.
Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Alex, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the dono. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I know I'm kind of like low energy because it's late, but I really do appreciate it a ton, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll come over mid. Never mind, so I'm gonna go back right.
Your left tower is under attack.
Have I ever tried crack? No.
Your team has destroyed the pyromancer. Your left tower is under attack.
Alright, I think we're just gonna like run it at gold here. Hope for the best. Dude.
Attack the gold fury.
So annoying. I just missed. I'm okay. That was really bad for a second. Bro, this fucking clone is so dumb. Bro, this is so goofy. What even happened? Sucks. Damn it. My 3 got canceled like 40 times there. That sucks.
The enemy team has destroyed the gold fury.
Oh, too bad. Agreed, RE. Definitely agreed. Me versus Final Care Deathwalker. I played versus Deathwalker at LAN, which was fun. This was a while ago, obviously. Never played versus Fine Mechanic. Well, I played against him in like scrims and stuff on Smite 2. But like he's obviously more of like a variety kind of guy nowadays. And he doesn't even play solo anymore. Is Aegis up again? Really? Oh, they have 3 Aegises. I thought she Aegis last fight. It was somebody else. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, whatever. Too bad. Too bad. We're getting close to like winning these fights, kind of.
That's too bad. Ultimate is down. Ultimate is ready.
Need a topic to discuss for a college econ paper? Maybe. Gosh, I really don't know. Like, is there any parameters?
An enemy has left the game.
Bro, holy crap. You immune the last thunder for the stance swap. That's so lame. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Too broad. What if, like, something that I thought was interesting, I saw a post on Twitter, again this might not be accurate, but apparently this Black Friday a lot of people bought like most of their things in financing, like a historic amount proportionally. I think it was like 90% of items in financing, so like they bought it in like a pay later type of system. You could talk about like that as a concept of like pay later systems on smaller purchases and like what that says about economic health for like the practical person, you know what I mean? Like the average person. I think that's like a pretty relatable subject and stuff. And it's you know largely probably a big indicator of like we are in a very bad situation economically, like for the ordinary person, largely, right? So I mean you could just talk about like what that implies, or like the psychology of it, even if you want to go down that route. Why it might be happening, stuff like that. 95%? Yeah. I was 90 something percent, but yeah. I mean it's a relevant thing. I think it might be fun. In a depressing way, but it might be fun. Because, you know, I did a whole presentation for a management course on CarMax, you know, the used car company. And like one of the big reasons that company is kind of struggling is literally just people don't have money to spend on cars. So from a market perspective, they're kind of just in trouble. And it's not really their fault. It's just like the industry is suffering of expendable income, largely. Crazy to think about. Okay. This one's over. I can't do anything about that. Government shutdown? Yeah, I mean, you could do that. I honestly don't know enough about the details with that stuff, but yeah, go for it if you want. I mean, it just depends. I think the thing is, if you do one about like installment payments and stuff, and like kind of how that's affecting, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting because when you see like cheaper items being put in installments, like normally think of payments that are installments of it's like houses and cars and stuff, not like small things comparatively. And that's like a much more pervasive thing as time passes on. Is the Prudent Shield that valuable? It's definitely nice. I probably didn't have to go with this game. And I was going to go more defense, but now that I think about it, I think I'm just going to keep building damage and hope for the best. Which, you know, might and probably is a bad idea. But, oh well. Got one. That stupid boar, man. Just playing a corner on us, like what the hell? No way we're just hiding with fire. Uh-oh. Damn it. If you could fight one person in history, who would it be? I don't know. That's off the wall. Why do I want to fight someone? Well, okay. There's good answers, but Perduin's 12, not 10. Roll back here. I can't do anything. Sunner's a bit useless, but oh well. Still has ult. Oh. Sucks. All good.
Your middle phoenix has been destroyed.
Dude, why are we saying no? What the heck? Oh man. What the heck? Keep getting put in EU servers? No. I don't know how that would happen. I'm assuming you, like, make sure you're not on EU servers.
Your team has destroyed the gold
I'm just gonna go shove right. Probably lose some of the boys here. Favorite smite set from Worlds to watch? Probably like... Honestly, any world set is a good watch, dude. They're just so exciting. Even if like the set quality is not that high because the stakes are high, it's fun. So yeah. I thought Season 6 Worlds was very good though, as a whole. I mean, all the worlds were fun to watch. Damn. My build is so troll, by the way, but it's fine. That was the finals. That was season 4 finals.
The enemy
Or
team
maybe,
has
actually, maybe that
destroyed
wasn't in
the
the,
pirate.
that was season 4, but I don't know if that was in the finals. If it was against Rival, then... Oh, you know, it was. Yeah, yeah, it was the finals.
Your left
Am I keeping my eyes or my ears if I had to lose one? Definitely my eyes.
group up.
Our foe's weapons call
Get in there
If
and
I'm
mix it
keeping
up.
one.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. It is over. Watch yourself. Killing spree.
Dude, what a game. What a game.
Gank right lane. Attack fire giant.
I'll defend the fire giant.
Thank you.
Wait.
Bro. I misclicked, my bad.
Enemy ultimate down.
Man. Yeah, I meant to Protoin, and I did not.
Good luck to you.
Whoops. I also did not ult. Think you've been seeing him in your games? Damn. I mean, they're just like fed, and I have no beats because I didn't go, which was definitely a mistake. Too bad.
Is down. An ally has been slain. Defend. Attack. Thank you.
Too bad. It's kind of close there, actually. He had Aegis, so I didn't ult him. I didn't hit my 3 underneath, so it was like automatically doomed. Dude, I low-key, honestly, Dalton, it's like, we're nearing it. I don't know why these guys are hostaging this one, it's so cooked. Ah, whatever. Like, what are you supposed to do, dude? This ADC roll is so criminal. Lucky.
The enemy team has destroyed the pyramids. Beware the shifting sands.
Well, I guess it's a hold. No worries.
Attack, 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 attack. The enemy team has destroyed the fire giant. Have slain an enemy.
That was good.
Good game.
That went pretty good, actually. Look at that.
Beware the shifting sands. Destroyed a middle enemy tower. Attack the goalie.
I mean, I think we're fine. I can, like, re-engage. It's a bit chalk, too, but might be the move. Does he jump this? No, I can't reach him too bad. I think if he hits a stun there and he just gets popped. It's worth a try, though.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, I do not remember that. That's funny, though. Oops.
Are you ready for me? Your team has destroyed.
Guess we did get gold. I mean, this is like a good thing to get. I have Mages now, too. Can kind of play pretty easily.
The pyromancer has arrived. Your right tower is under attack. I will be right back. Be careful. Thank you. Your right tower is under attack. On my way. Thank you. On my way.
It's not a good idea. This game is over. Most likely. That's so lame, man. Yeah, that's too bad. Got double Aladdin on, and it was wraps.
Good luck to you.
I think it was season 6, but I don't remember exactly. Big damage. No way he actually holds. I think he does. Oh man.
Your middle Styx is under attack.
This is still a bit
Your
tough.
middle
No,
Phoenix
he's
has
fine.
been destroyed.
Damn. Fair enough. Oh, I'm not even in defense stance. Whoops. Have I been in offense this whole time? I think so. Yeah, that's not good. Definitely should have switched a while ago.
The enemy team has destroyed the Pyromancer. An enemy has been slain.
Wait a second. I think we try it.
On my way. Move up. On my way. Ultimate is ready. Move up.
Holy.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy phoenix.
I missed, dude. It's all my fault.
An enemy has been slain.
That was such a free kill. Maybe I can still get him.
The Titan, thank you.
And I'm walking him out forever.
You have slain an enemy.
Did he get him? No way we actually win, by the way. I can't believe it.
On my way. Good
I can't believe we won this game. Alright, fair enough.
Victory.
Okay, I guess we won. I'm excited for new extremely. I think she's gonna be super fun. I am like about to fall asleep, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see all of you super duper soon. Thank you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.